Hello. Okay. So my streaming service is way behind. So if you leave me a comment, just give me a second.
No.
There we go.
Okay.
To be able to respond to you. Okay. So if you are here, please say hi. Let me know in the chat. And we're going to get going for today's little surprise welcome call. So first off, thank you to everybody who has signed up to this bootcamp. I've had so many people sign up, and it's amazing to see how much you not only want to improve your business, but to improve your YouTube channel as well, because YouTube is my forte. So if you are interested in YouTube, this is definitely the place to be. We are really going to focus on growing your channel. I'm going to give you the right tips that isn't just about going viral on YouTube and gaining subscribers. Okay. It's going to be about building a business. Okay. Building a business that works for you constantly as well. It's not just a upload a video and maybe we get some subscribers, maybe we don't. Okay. This is a full plan of what I have done on my YouTube channel, my yoga channel, where I have got subscribers from YouTube, then into my membership, into my business. And because I have a yoga membership, these are then clients who repay, right? They're joining every single month. So if you are watching, let me know. I want to know who's here with me. And even if you're watching the replay, right, please comment like you're live anyway. And I want to know if you are on YouTube or not. And if you are, how long you have been on YouTube. So let me know. Drop it in the chat. I'm going to carry on because, like I said, it's like way behind. But yeah, I'm so excited to share all of this with you. So before we get started, I did want to share just briefly. It's not going to be a half an hour talk of my story, right? I'm just going to do this very quickly of why I'm doing what I'm doing and how I can help you. Okay, because I have always loved YouTube. I had this thing way back in the day where I was like, you can only make money by teaching people how to make money, right? I had that stuck in my head. And for ages, this is why my yoga business did not work, because I didn't put in the effort that I could have, because I had that in my head. And I was constantly thinking, well, there's no way this is going to work anyway. So why am I even bothering? Like it was a subconscious thought that I didn't even think about. And when I look back and think about it now, in 2020, I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to teach yoga on YouTube, but I didn't want to jump on YouTube without being qualified. So I went and did my yoga teacher training. So I got qualified. That took like a whole year. I did it was like a 1 weekend a month thing, which was absolutely amazing because I had a young daughter at the time. So I did that. Then I started posting videos on YouTube. Now, this is 2020 when obviously COVID hit and every single yoga teacher went onto YouTube. So it was impossible to get seen. Like every single teacher that I knew from all over the world was jumping onto YouTube. So to get seen on there was really, really difficult at the time, unless you already had a bigger following before 2020. So I tried for about 4 years to make my yoga business work. And I'm not going to lie to you, it didn't. It did not work until last year. Because last year, everything clicked for me. And everything clicked in a way that I was like, right, hold on, let's just reverse this and look back. Why did I want to go? Why did I want to post videos on YouTube? Why did I want to post yoga on YouTube? Like, what was my aim of my yoga? And do you know what it was? It was all about YouTube. All I wanted to do was post videos on YouTube. It wasn't necessarily about the yoga to start with. So that's when I realized it was like, hold on a minute. Yes, I love yoga and I'm still a yoga teacher and yoga is my passion, but YouTube is even more of my passion. So last year, I delved really deep into YouTube, figuring out everything, figuring out the ins and outs of YouTube. I've spent obviously 5 years now on YouTube anyway. I've got a yoga channel, I've got a vlogging channel where I just vlog parts of my life, and then I've got my business channel. All three of these have grown completely different. I can do the same tactics, but they work a little bit different. Now, when I say the same tactics, what I mean here is obviously a yoga channel is a little bit different to a business channel. But what I teach inside my Awareness YouTubers course is how to look at your analytics and how to figure out what's working for you so that you can do more of it. So it doesn't matter what kind of channel you have. As soon as you know how to use YouTube, you can figure it out how to use it for your business. Okay. And this is what I did in 2024. And then that is when I started getting YouTube subscribers into my yoga membership. And then for years, I didn't even think about it, but like all of my yoga friends, yoga teacher friends were like, how do I grow on YouTube? How do I do YouTube? How do I do this? And I was like, why the hell am I not teaching YouTube? Okay. Now, the reason for this little bit of a story is that the same thing is happening in everyone's business. So you really need to find out what it is deep down that you want to do and how you can help other people. Because for ages, I didn't realize that for me, it was all about YouTube. And as soon as I realized that, everything clicked. Everything clicked into place. I've been helping so much more people. My income is growing. Everything is just so much better. Okay. So it's making sure that you are really clear on what it is that you want to do. And this is what we're going to do tomorrow. Okay. So day one of the boot camp is all about getting super, super clear on your transformation and what it is that we want to start posting on YouTube. It's not just, I'm not going to be telling you the ins and outs of YouTube without you knowing your purpose and what you're doing, because this isn't, like I said, this isn't just about YouTube. This is about your business. This is about growing your business using YouTube. So day one is going to be getting super, super clear. So please write in the chat, if you are here, do you feel like you know your, I hate the word niche, but your niche already? Let me know in the chat. So the purpose of this bootcamp, like I said, it's not just to grow your YouTube, but it is to grow your business as well. So we're going to be doing different things every day. 6 a.m. every morning, and you do not need to do this at 6 a.m., but 6 a.m. every morning, there is going to be a video going live in the Facebook group and not on YouTube, sorry, but the YouTube link will be sent through email. So 6 a.m., there's going to be a daily task. This daily task is, well, the video itself, they're all less than 10 minutes. It's nice and quick because I want you to just put this into action, okay? And I want you to see for yourself that this stuff works. So 6 a.m., there's going to be a short educational video and then a homework task, okay? I've made sure that these are nice and simple and they're not going to overwhelm you. Now, these tasks, I want you to do them and then write your answers on that post, okay? So you'll see the video, it's going to come up in the Facebook group. Or if you're clicking from your email, you can do it on the YouTube video, right? I want you to write in the comment section your homework. Once you've done that, and this is going to be Monday to Thursday, right? Once you've done that, 2 p.m. every single day, there is going to be a Q&A post come up, okay? It's just going to say Q&A post. On this is where you can ask all of your questions, because I want to just keep the Facebook group, organized, so I'm not looking for questions. So the Q&A post is going to be coming up at 2 p.m. And then at 7 p.m, like today, I will be going live every day for the next 4 days. And this is where I'm going to answer all of your questions. Okay, I'm going to answer all of your questions. And this is also where we're going to celebrate the people who are actually putting this into action and doing the work. So there are going to be some prizes at the end of this for the people that participate. So hint, hint. Get in the chat, make sure you're chatting away so that I know that you're here. And what was I going to say? These Q&As is not just about that homework day, right? You can come and literally ask me anything about YouTube, anything about business. Okay, so that's your daily tasks, Monday to Thursday. Q&A post at 2 p.m. I will be going live at 7 p.m., okay, to answer all of these questions. So what I would like you to do is get into the Facebook group if you haven't already. And I want you to introduce yourself. I want you to put up a post that says who you are, that says what you do, and what it is that you want out of this challenge. Like, what is YouTube going to do for you? Put that in the challenge, because the thing is with these types of things, right? The more you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. If you're sat back and you're not participating, you're watching the videos, you're not commenting, you're not going to get as much out of it. Because the more you comment, the more I can see what you need and the more that I can help you, okay? No question is too silly, okay? Get all those tech questions in there. I know you've all got them. Get any single question that you have in the chat and I will answer them as best I can. I have done so many free experiences in my life, and the ones that I've got the most out of are definitely the ones that I have been participating in and commenting in constantly. Okay, because we get more involved. When we talk about things, we get it out of our heads and it brings more clarity, right? We kind of rearrange it in our brain. And this is why people journal and diary, right? Because getting things out of our head helps us to feel clearer. And it's the same with these kind of things. If you're going through these videos and you're not asking the questions, you're not commenting, you're not getting it out, it's just going to stay jumbled up there, okay? We are here to help you. And this isn't just me. Every single person who has signed up to this challenge has got a completely different niche. Getting more eyes on your stuff can be so helpful because sometimes we can get way too close to our own stuff and not see something that could be this simplest little switch that we might need to do that's going to make the biggest difference in our business. I know this from the last free challenge that I did. I was like getting so confused over something. I can't even remember what it was now. I put it in the chat and I had about 5 people saying, well, this is the answer to that question. I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I even think about that? But it's because we're so close to our own stuff. So make sure that you are really participating in this. And again, if you're here watching, because it says there's 2 people, comment, let me know that you're here. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to make sure that you knew who I was, what I'm doing here, what you can expect for the next 4 days. And don't forget to put your intro post in the group because we all want to know you. We want to know who you are and what you do. Because as well, the other thing is when we have complementary niches, it is so good to collaborate with people. I think the most people I've ever had on my email list is from collaborations. So there will be a collaboration post coming in the group as well so that we can really work with the people that we need to. One thing that I would say as well is when you introduce yourself, put your YouTube channel in, but do not, okay, and I will explain this in tomorrow's Q&A, do not go and follow everybody unless it is something that you are actually interested in and you will watch their stuff, okay? There's none of this like for like or sub for sub in my groups because that is not the way to grow YouTube. And I will go over that a lot more tomorrow in the Q&A. I've seen so many people doing this. I've even seen YouTube teachers teaching this. Do not do this, okay? It's not the way to go. So go and enjoy your evening. Get a notebook and a pen ready because you're going to have so many ideas and inspirations over these next 4 days. And I will see you tomorrow at 6 a.m, either in the Facebook group or in the email. Don't forget, you don't have to be live, okay? These are pre-recorded. If you don't get up at 6 a.m, I sometimes don't. I've got an 8-year-old, so half the time I'm up by 6 a.m. But if you're not, don't worry. The replays and everything is going to be there, okay? There is also a replay page where everything is going to be kept, okay? So as soon as, well, I'm actually at my parents' right now, but as soon as I go home, this video I will be uploading to the replay page and you're going to have everything in there, okay? So you're never behind. These videos are going to be kept up for about a week and a half. After that, these videos get taken down, okay? So even though I'm saying you don't have to show up live, you can watch the replays, still make sure that you're doing them daily, okay? Be consistent because it's so much easier to get inspiration and to get ideas and help for your business when we're all doing this together. So try to show up every single day. It just doesn't have to be 6 a.m. And I will see you tomorrow whenever you're free. And I cannot wait to see all of your homework.